Alrighty then. I'm ready. So, back with Genshin. I feel like it's been a long time since the last time I played this game. Probably 2 weeks ago, last week? I don't know, I forgot. 2 weeks ago, maybe. I want to try turning off my fan to see if my voice would change. Oh, well, would you look at this? Where am I supposed to go again? So, today I woke up and suddenly I woke up with some kind of an epiphany. Is that how you pronounce it? Epiphany? I just woke up and immediately I was like, I don't know what I was dreaming about, but immediately in my dream I was, oh, I need to draw something today. I need to make an emote or just PNGs for like assets and some.
What can you tell us about the scions of the canopy?
The tribe's people are very adventurous.
Okay, I'm gonna let them talk.
Kinda like us then.
I'm not so sure. You don't strike me as the type to enjoy danger. The
Why am
scions of
I?
the canopy are a bunch of thrill seekers. They love extreme sports like rock climbing, rappelling, volcano parkour, or even bungee jumping without a rope while a Yunkasaur stands at the edge and uses its tongue to catch them. Sound like something you'd be interested in?
Okay, that does sound different from our usual adventures. Paimon's not doing any of that.
Where am I going
She can
after
just
this?
cheer you on from the sidelines.
Wait, is this a city? I think so. So I woke up and I was immediately, I need to draw. For some reason, I forgot what I was dreaming about, but I woke up. I am planning to draw. I'm planning to draw something. Not something like, I need more PNGs, assets, and stuff like that for my YouTube. For the YouTube, my god, thumbnails, so that it would look pretty. And I was planning on doing it, but I was just, I don't know why, I was just kind of procrastinating on it. And I did now. So the one that I'm using right now for my thumbnail, oh, look at this one, it's looking at me. The one that I'm using right now is the one that I draw just this morning. So I immediately woke up and then draw. And then after that, I watch Laughing Panda stream.
That's Wina, the tribal chief. Let's head over to him.
After that, I was watching Laughing Panda stream, and he was making emotes, and I also planning on making emotes just in case, because if I'm affiliated, I would need to have emotes. And I did make them, but I saw Panda doing it, and I was like asking him a question, and he was so nice. He was explaining it to me not the whole stream, but like he was explaining it to me, and I was paying close attention to it. And after he done explaining, I immediately go and make my first ever emotes. That's the first ever I did animation with Krita. He was using Krita too, so I was like, okay, I think I know what I'm gonna do. And he was so good at explaining it, and I understand immediately what I'm going to do. And I did my first emote. Too bad I can't really show it. It'll be, I don't know. I want to show it, but like maybe later. It was nice. I learned something new today, and
Jessica,
I did what I was planning to do, which is drawing new, not asset. I'm not calling that asset. Drawing a PNG for my thumbnail, even if it's just one, and making an emotes, even if it's just one. I'll probably would do that again, like making one at a time at a day. And yeah, I gotta say,
Nice to see you again.
being an
Wayne.
artist and also being a content creator and streaming, it has its own perks.
I'm afraid we don't have time for pleasantries, so I'll get right to it. We're here for the Spirit Speaker Stone.
Also, update on my health. The coughing has significantly subsided. Yeah, subsided. I'm speaking English. Oh my god. My coughing has gone a lot better. I didn't cough as much, but the one time I actually coughed, it was horrible. Like, I don't know, I tried to cough more because I wanted to get all those things out of my throat. You know, this, I don't know what you call them, but yeah. But as my cough has gotten better, my nose has started to get bad, which means, I don't know, maybe it's because of how the medicine is working. So now I'm starting to have a flu. But yeah, I'm just glad I'm not coughing as much as I was maybe last week or earlier this week. Yeah. It was so bad to the point that my head and my chest and my upper stomach, like directly below my chest, hurts so bad every time I cough. So you cough, if I don't cough, it's horrible. If I cough, my whole body hurts. So yeah, I'm glad
whoa,
that
hold on a second.
had come to
At least
pass.
tell me why you need it first.
My friend Kachina is trapped within the Night Kingdom. We need the stone to find her ancient name and rescue her.
Rescue her? From the Night Kingdom?
I'm gonna play this in
That's
auto.
right.
I'm sorry, but someone needs to tell you what you don't want to hear. Going there, a mature warrior would never make such a foolish decision.
So
The nature of battle is unpredictable. You never know how it's going to end. Losing a friend is tragic, but when that happens, the best thing you can do is focus on how to prevent further casualties.
I appreciate what you're trying to say, Chief Wyna. But if the price of maturity is abandoning a friend in need, I'll choose foolishness any day. If Kachina's still holding on, then so will I.
I thought you might say that.
Is something wrong, Wayna? This doesn't seem like you. Life isn't complete without taking risks. That's always been your mantra.
It's nothing. The Night Kingdom is a dangerous place. Can't blame me for checking if you were up to the task. If you're that determined, far be it from me to stop you. Here's the stone. Keep it safe, okay? It's not like we have a spare.
Thank you.
I like her design.
Huh. Seems like you two go way back. But aren't you from the Flower Feather Clan, Chaska?
Oh, Chaska's a peacekeeper, so she's famous throughout the tribes. She's always the one people call to resolve conflicts.
I'm gonna try turning on my fan
Her
now
younger sister Quichi's always hanging around
and
our
see if
tribe,
there's
too.
a change with
She's helped us out a lot in the past.
Oh,
my
you have a
mic.
younger sister?
Yes, I'll introduce you to her sometime. But let's get back to business. Waina, how do we use the stone?
As you probably know, your intended destination is completely different from the real world. The Night Kingdom is like a river flowing with concepts, and the ancient name you seek is like a tiny fish swimming downstream. In that sense, the stone is like a fishing boat drifting down the river, but the boat alone isn't enough. You need a fisherman experienced enough to steer it in the right direction.
We couldn't do that ourselves?
With a little practice, I'm sure you could. You have the strength and the talent. If you want to make sure this works, though, I could recommend someone to you.
Who?
Vichama, a legendary warrior. and
Critical,
scout from our tribe.
hey!
He's got a keen eye and a well-honed intuition. Even his ancient name means to seek. If you're fishing for a name, you're gonna want him on the boat.
Bichama? Why does that name sound familiar?
He's one of Auntie Atea's hot spring buddies. I've heard stories about him. Where can we find him?
Ever since Malko passed, he spends most of his time gazing out at the
Genshin,
scenery from the
yes.
rooftops. Follow the path that way, and I'm sure you'll find him.
Thank you. We'll go look for him there.
I think the
Good luck.
sound for
I hope
this game
everything
is a little
goes
bit
well.
too bleak. I'm going to turn it down a little bit. Is there any Saurian here that I can talk to? Katari. Okay, this is my first time. Not first time, but first time talking to this species. Ugh. Oh no. Sorry, I'm not in the mood for a chat. Don't think I'll be in the mood tomorrow either. I love Katari already. Well, all I've done lately is listening to those humans go on and on and on. Sorry, I'm not in the mood for a chat. Don't think I'll be in the mood for tomorrow either. Is this what our pet feels? Oh yeah, I'm in a Saurian mode. At least they honest, yeah. Look for Fichama. Where's Fichama? Over there?
I'm admiring the scenery from the cliff tops. Ah, that must be him! Hello there, are
Very
you
NPC
Bichama?
looking.
That's me. Did you
Oh
need
my
some-
god. That voice. Did you need something? You tell him about Kachina and the shit speaker? Did I read that wrong?
You're saying you can bring someone back from the Night Kingdom. How is that even possible?
Okay. Oh, wait. Okay.
No, if you really think about it, anything's possible in that kind of place.
Who's the VA for
But that
this
would mean-
one? For this character? Trivial things, really.
Are you okay? You don't look so good.
He looks very NPC. Hmm. Okay. I'm gonna Google his VA.
Everything's fine. I'll help you, but I do have a small request. After I help you find Kachina's ancient name, I want to use the stone to look for my friends as well.
Okay.
Your friend? Oh, why not mention someone named Malco? Is that who you're talking about?
Uh,
Yes, but I'd rather not get into it if it's all the same to you.
That's not a problem. We agree to your request.
I really like her design. Chaska?
Yeah. Since you're helping us find Kachina's ancient name, it's only right that we return the favor.
Bro has no shadow on his face.
Then we're agreed. Can I have a look at the
He had
stone?
he had no other complexion, no blush, no other details on his skin. Speaking about skin details, I really want to play The Sims. He had no nose.
I see. From what I can tell, it functions almost like an abyssal pylon. Both connect the Night Kingdom to the living world. Once the connection is established, the abyss will come surging through
I'll
the
turn on
opening like
the
a predator
auto.
honing in on the scent of blood. So we have to be sure not to use it in a tribal settlement.
Wow, you got all that just from looking at it?
I just picked up on the basics, really. I still have no idea why it works. You said someone named Lali invented this. They must be a genius. I'll go find an open area and start setting things up. In the meantime, I need you to get 2 things for me.
We'll go right away. What do you need?
First, I'll need some hook ropes. Pretty much every store around here carries them, so no need to go anywhere special. Oh, and I need to build a net out of them, so make sure you get a good amount.
Wait, are you saying you're going to use a real net to catch Kachina's ancient name? How does that work when one's tangible and one's not?
By creating something tangible in our world, like a net, we can create a connection to a corresponding concept in the Night Kingdom. Basically, I'm going to use the concept of a net to catch something equally intangible, an ancient name.
Oh, I see. What about the second thing you needed?
Right, I need 2 chunks of obsidian.
That would be cool. Yeah, I
Once we
really
bring the
want. I
ancient names
played
into
a
our
lot
world,
of
we'll
The
need a place
Sims
to
just
store them.
before my computer started to
Normally, you can only get
not wanting
obsidian
to
from
play The
children
Sims
of
anymore.
victims, but I heard there's a
I
traveling
think it's
merchant or a
because
tribe around here
when the graphic
somewhere,
card is
so
just
maybe you can try your
the
luck
graphic
there.
card couldn't handle it anymore,
Gotcha!
and also my
All right, let's split up. See that clearing?
hard drive
Let's meet over there when you're
couldn't
done.
handle that anymore
Oh,
either.
and
With
you
the
can
mods
send
that I
someone with
was
me if you
using, I
want.
wasn't even using
In
that
case you're
much of a
worried, I might
mod
take the stone
because
for myself.
the
What do you
my
think,
mod
Jessica?
folder was 4 GB, and I think that's small compared to what I have before, and compared to
smoke
what
highly of
other
you.
simmers is
That means you
using in
trust me.
general.
I appreciate it, even though that doesn't mean
I
much to
really
me
want to play
anymore.
The Sims. There's a lot of
Anyway,
games that
it'll take
right
some time
now.
to set everything up, so
Okay,
no
I'm
need
just
to
gonna
rush.
let them finish
See you in a
talking
bit.
first. I wasn't using even that much of
What
mods
an
every
odd
mod person
guy.
ever.
He seems so defeated, but also really
But really,
invested in the stone
I
at
didn't
the
even
same
use like,
time.
I don't like using
I don't have any more
realistic
insight than
eye
you, but
mods. I
let's just
do
focus
like
on the preparations
some
for now.
skin mods that doesn't
Hang
I
on,
don't.
Kachina.
Okay, here's my, I don't know, hot takes about mods in The Sims. I don't like the hyper realistic look on The Sims. The Sims mod in general. I used to want to try out the eyes that look realistic, the pupils that looks the pupils look great when you were downloading it, but then when you go to the game, play it, you see the little icon on down here. down there where your the face of your scene was supposed to be, they have this black shadows on the upper edges of their eyes that look like they're possessed or something. And I know it's from the mods because it kind of they tried to create that realistic looking eyes, right? But it ended up just looking weird, and I don't like it. So what I would rather do is I would find an eye mod for it that doesn't really look too realistic to the point that it just looks ugly, but it's better than the default that EA that was given to us. Skin details, like the realistic skin and realistic hair. I'd rather them to keep looking like the default in The Sims, but better. Like I want the hair and the skin to look a little bit better than the default, but not too much realistic looking. I kind of like the style that they have. What I don't, if there's anything that I wanted to change entirely to realistic one, is the eyelashes. The Sims lashes just looks like a block of darkness, like a block of just lines. And I like the eyelash to look, like lashes, lines by lines. I myself don't know much about sim mods. Oh, there's a whole world there that you have to unlock. But yeah, I really want to play The Sims, but mainly what I like about The Sims is making the character, making a really nice house for days and weeks, play them for weeks, make the houses and the characters for days, making a story about them. Like one time I made a twin, and one of them is a secret agent, and one of them is a world evil villain or something like that. I like making interesting stories about The Sims, about my characters. But then I would play for a few weeks and then I'll stop. And then I would play the game again, making a new family, new story. I'm not going to delete the first family that I make, but I'm just gonna make new family, new stories with a really nice house, really nice architecture, and then repeat the same cycle. Average Tuesday on The Sims, yeah. I also, when I used to play Dragon Age, I would never play Dragon Age. I would never play Dragon Age without downloading the mods first. I played Dragon Age 3. And I tried the game without mods at first. And basically the character selection, the whole options for hairs and everything else in that game, let's just say the hairs. The hairs for the female character and the male character are all the same. You don't get a new sets of hair when you choose a female character, and they're all just ugly. I know it's supposed to be like, I don't know, Middle Ages, but still, someone had to look less like a less ugly. A lot of the character there looks really nice without even a mod, but your character had to look ugly? No. So I download mods. I refuse to play the game without mods. I refuse to see my character without the accessories on it. Oh, I didn't even notice that the mod was. I wanted to play it in. Yeah, I played the Inquisition. I didn't get to finish it though because my old laptop died, so I didn't get to finish the game. And I don't want to finish the game yet because I want to be able to download the first Dragon Age first. So I played my friend's Dragon Age 3. And then she's no longer in this country. She moved. So I couldn't play it anymore. And after that I just want to I promised myself that maybe one day I'm gonna play the game again, but this time I'm gonna play from the first one all the way through the fourth. Oh, Records of Hanan Pacha. Wait, I'm looking for that thing. Where is it? Is it there? Yeah, one day I'm going to either build my own PC, a new one, or I just bought a pre-made one, pre-built. Yeah. Oh no. Oh god. Yeah, a gamer PC nowadays is God-given. Yeah. You want one so bad? Me too, man. Just something with AMD 5600G, I think, would be enough. I've been playing as Saurian for a long time, ever since I entered Natlan and found out I can turn into furries. And to the point that I forgot how to control characters. You know what? One day, both of us would be able to get our own computer. Okay, we go lower. Oh, the little baby. Hello. I'm kind of bummed that not every Saurian that we see in the city can be talked to. I understand the Saurian that you see on the wilderness cannot be talked to because, well, maybe they're wild and untamed and whatever. I don't know. But wait, I can't turn into you? Okay, I can't. It has to be a wild one. But why is it that only some of the NPCs, sorry, in the cities that can be talked to? I wanted to have more conversation with the Saurians, especially if you find one that is very wise. Hi. Also, this little baby. So cute. By the way, you played the look, I commend the. Oh, yes. I don't really have that much. I don't do wishes much. And I'm the type of person that I'm content with what I already have. Oh, yeah, okay. I forgot you can do that. Oh, now I'm too low. Where was I supposed to go? No? Not here? I'm a free player, F2P. Up to this day, I'm still F2P. There are times when I'm tempted to spend money on this game, but I was no, not yet, or not ever. The reason being is because I played this game first time I played Genshin, and this is my account since the first time I played Genshin was 1 week after it was released. A week after it was released. So I have been free. What is this? Okay, skip. No, let's see this. So I've been a free player since then, up to this day. When it had just the initial area and not even the rock area. Yeah, when it was just still... I forgot the name of the place now. That's an achievement. Oh. Okay. So I'm old. Even my ID was the old one. My friend started the first day the game releases. I'm a little bit pissed that this little guy can't really climb. How do I get back up there? Oh, I can't be in my Saurian mode. I had to grind. And I had started early, but mine had the rock area. Only these two, though. I think I started a few... I forgot, a few days, few weeks before they unlock leeway. Oh, no. Oh, damn it. To stop once they drop the 50 gigabytes update. Oh my god, yeah. That is one thing that I think that also made me unable to play on my computer anymore. Back then, I was like every single day. And to add to it, not to mention that I have a very potato computer, I was also having... Well, maybe it's because my potato computer that ended up making my internet kind of lags. Because I'm still using the same internet as I was using back then when I was still playing on my PC. And it's fine. Even when I'm streaming, it's fine. I'm streaming through my phone, but it's still fine. But I was trying to stream from my computer back then, or even just play the game without streaming. And couldn't do it. And I would lag a lot. And oh, no. I would lag a lot, And to the point that if I were to enter a party to play in domains, like getting attributes, like getting things for Diluc, right? Like, okay, his artifacts. I couldn't. Nobody wants to be in a party with me. Nobody wants to be in a party with me, and
You should
if
really bring the
I
Knights of
did have
Favonius
a
with you
party,
next time.
I would get kicked because of how slow my internet was. I think that has a lot to do the with my computer back then. Played on my S6 tablet. I couldn't even download on my PC. Yeah, I find it much better to play with PC than phone because one, I was using Venti back then, and the aim when you're using an archer character is much better on computer than on phone back then. I think it's gotten a little better now. Microwave PC gang, yeah. One day. One day. Yeah, I need to unlock this so that I don't have to climb all over here. Make preparation to seek the ancient names. Okay. Oh no. Damn. My main was Barbara because she's cute. She's an idol. Oh, she healed a lot. Yeah. I remember winning in a domain with Barbara, the only character that is still standing. Back then, when I was still a noob, that I don't know what I'm doing, I was using a bunch of artifact that doesn't correlate with each other. Oh, I was supposed to go here. Woo. And then because of that, because of how laggy I was,
Hook ropes? As in rock climbing equipment?
I'm a support main type of player, so I
Yes.
love
How
healers.
much for your whole stock?
I am more of a range,
The whole thing?
range type of player.
That would be 30,000 mora in total. Deal?
Deal.
Wait, really?
What, you want me to drive down the price? We just need these as fast as possible. Thanks.
Oh, no problem at all. I'll even pass along some information on the house. These ropes are usually used by rock climbing enthusiasts. If you want to learn, Roka's the person you want to ask. All right, that's everything.
Now we need the obsidian. Let's go talk to the traveling...
All of those things. Also, I have a friend who still play the games too, and he would be sometimes he's the only person who's patient enough and understanding enough, and frankly, he's the only person, the only friend in my friend group who's a gamer and also play Genshin. He's the one who introduced me to Genshin, after all. And so he was like, okay, just tell me when you needed my help. So he helps me grind for my artifact. And then once I'm understanding enough, there are times when he can't play, or he was too busy, so I have to go and play on my own. We don't really try to match up our uh, gaming time, so usually it will be around this time. But there are times when I'm online and he's not. There are times when he's online and I'm not. And I got tired of having to wait for someone to help me grind. So instead, I just started going into these domains on my own
You should really bring the
and
Knights
started
of
grinding on
Livonia
my
with you
own.
next time.
And yeah, Deluxe Artifact is, I think he's the not trickiest, but like it's pretty hard to get this too. The Crimson Witch, Crimson Witch of Flames. That I made my and I used to main Traveler. My main has always been the Traveler before I then changed to Diluc, and then changed to Alhaitham now. And I made her a physical. Yeah. She has physical damage bonus. Just because she would change her fission, not fission, like she would change her elements, right? So back then I was using the my element that had gotten pretty high is the Geo one. And I was dealing a lot of damage with her using Geo. And when Dendro is introduced, I started using Dendro, and then that's it. Hell yeah, artifact hunting is easily one of the worst part of the game, in my opinion. However, I understand why they need the grind. Yeah. So the artifact, and then for the weapons, the things for the weapons. This that artifact and these things. This one. To this day, I still stuck on 80 on them. All of them. And then I start grinding on the others too. The others that I need to use the skill for, or the fighting style, or their skills, fighting styles, and elements. So my play style depends a lot on elemental reaction. And I need at least one
Anything else I
person
can get
holding
you?
a, what's that big weapon called? The weapon, Claymore. Yeah, I need at least one Claymore user in my party every time I'm playing this game. Oh, come on. Okay. I'm gonna be back. Wait.
Everything's going according to plan.
I know, it's just... I could tell Vichama feels the same way about his friend that I do about Kachina. I hope this chunk of obsidian isn't the only one. Kachina always carries all sorts of shiny stones with her. If I was the one trapped in the Night Kingdom, she'd have a whole pile of obsidian ready in a heartbeat.
Well, would you look at that? I did bring an extra. Here you go, young lady. How does it look?
Perfect! Thank you. How much do I owe you?
If you hadn't shown up, these stones would have just sat here collecting dust. I'll take 3,000 mora for both. Here you go. By the way, I heard you mention Vichama just now. You running an errand for him, then? How's he doing? Malco's been gone for 5 years now. It's about time he started to move forward.
Do you know what happened between them?
I heard about it in passing while I was out drinking one night, but I don't know all the details. Bichama and Malco grew up together, and even made a name for themselves together. Malco was an amazing fighter, capable of knocking out multiple opponents in a single hit, while Vichama excelled at scouting and analyzing the battlefield. The two made an excellent team, and managed to beat back the Abyss several times. 5 years ago, they both emerged triumphant in the pilgrimage, and were placed on the same team to fight the Abyss. But on the eve of battle, the Abyss launched an attack on their tribe, and Bichama suffered an injury to his leg while attempting to rescue someone.
Then what happened?
The team agreed that he couldn't fight the Abyss in his condition. Bichama didn't argue. He knew going to the front lines with an injured leg would make him a burden in battle. So they raised the issue with the Pyro Archon, and she agreed to let him stay behind. It's just... Malco and the others ended up facing hordes of abyssal monsters in numbers that far exceeded anyone's expectations. The team made an error in judgment, and they fell to the onslaught.
Yeah, the game is... I didn't know the dialogue is going to turn this long. Just in time for a multiple choices question. It was an impossible situation. Okay.
Oh, you're not wrong.
Paimon is the one true god and nothing will change my mind.
Not because he did something wrong.
This is why I kinda like playing Genshin on stream.
I've tried convincing him to move forward.
Because I can go and do something like going to the bathroom and the game would be yapping on its own.
The Abyss has caused so much suffering, and some wounds never heal. I wish there was something he could do to make himself feel better, but... anyway, that's the gist of it. Maybe you could help him talk things through sometime. I would really appreciate it.
Okay, Vegetine. Okay. Meet up with Fikama. Fikama? I need to turn into this form first. See, some of them cannot be talked to. I want to have a long, deep conversation with the other Saurians. Like a good furry do. Wait, what's that? Records of Hanan Pacha, number 2. Oh, we just got number 1. That's convenient. Okay. Where's Fikama? Oh, he's up there. Wait. They've seen a lot of things. I know, right? What's that? Tribal. Okay. Just going to teleport. Wait, there's something here. Where?
Guess we can rest a bit.
Oh yeah, up there. How do I get there? Oh. By jumping? Oh yeah, I can. I just have to turn into Saurian first. Okay, how do I get there? Where do I go first? Hi, Katari. Okay. No. Here and then here. There. Okay. No, no. Damn it. Fuck. Oh, come on. It was so close. See, that's the main thing about playing Genshin on phone, is that I didn't intend to press that button, but because it was there, I accidentally did. Right, not here. Up here. Sometimes after playing Genshin, and there's a really big lore that I just found out, I would go into Genshin Wiki and read about all of that, because for some reason when they talk about that lore on game, I couldn't really understand what it means, what they're saying. It's directly down there. I had to read it on my own. Damn it. Okay. I had to read it on my own. Where is it? Okay, we're getting closer. Ah, there it is. I just need to change back to my human form because... Okay. Also, one thing is that I gave my Alhaitam this weapon that I've forged. Did you make this weapon? I forgot. I think I made this weapon, but I get the blueprint for it after I completed the quest with Aranarite Sapwood Blade. Because this is a 4-star weapon. Because the 5-star weapon that is the best for him is the type of weapon that I could only get if I were to whale on this game. I rarely get any weapons in this game any 5-star weapon. This is the only 5-star weapon that I have. Wait, not the only, but like one of the 5-star weapon.
I still have a lot to do with the guild.
It's harder to get, see? It's harder to get 5-star weapon than to get the 5-star character. All of them are using 4-star. Most of them I got from like this, from the early on quest with, I forgot his name. So I just make do with what I have.
How about you take a rest while I go back?
I will forever be, I don't know when I would finally be spending my money on this game. But for now, since I've been going on this long, not giving a dime to this game and not wailing on this game, despite this game being pretty easy to fall into the wailing, I have a pretty good self-control. Wait, what are you? What are you? Wait. This thing is guarding a chest. What are you? Rock cavernous way up. It's a way up manifestation. Praetorian Golem. An ancient golem infused with wheel that uses its resilient marble body in battle use method suited for dealing with Geo to effectively defeat defenses. Spirit door, okay. Oh, shut up.
Here you are.
Hold the line.
You're in for a little shock.
A process of elimination. Verdict is...
I like that the enemies in here is a
Better
lot
than nothing.
different. I mean, I haven't seen much of the enemies in that other city. I forgot what the city was. Oh my god. The city that looks like French. Yeah. That look like France. I forgot what the name of that city is. But yeah, like that one. But so far, I'm glad that I don't have to deal with Abyss and Ruin Guards or Ruin Hunters or whatever. What's this? Oh yeah.
Did you get everything?
Yep, it's all here. When do we start?
I've made all the necessary adjustments, so we're good to go. As agreed, I'll help you find Kachina's ancient name, and then you return the favor.
Could I ask a question?
Go ahead.
Are you seeking your friend's ancient name for the same reason as us?
Yes. After Malco fell, I scoured the battlefield to see what happened. It turned out he wasn't bested by some impossibly powerful foe. He was dragged to his grave by the sheer number of enemies. If I had been there, I would have been able to sense the danger. I could have warned them not to advance. I've always blamed
Nice
myself
view.
for what happened.
Anyway.
But when you told me about Kachina, I realized there's a chance Malco might also be alive, fighting for survival in the Night Kingdom.
But that happened several years ago, right? The Pyro Archon said all life within the Night Kingdom eventually becomes one with the Sea of Souls.
There might not be much hope, but I still have to try. Malco and I promised each other, even if we never managed to root out the Abyss for good, we would fight together until the end. All right, I'll start searching for the conceptualized version of Kachina's ancient name. If you see any
Conceptualize.
fragments scattered around the area, please collect them.
My god, what is that sound?
Make sure you prepare yourselves for battle. As I said, the stone will link the mortal realm to the Night Kingdom.
He's
The
quite
Abyss will
powerful.
likely emerge
NPC.
in response.
Look at that golden thing. It must be one of those fragments Vichama mentioned. Let's get closer.
Ancient name fragments? Is this it? What are the oh, this is the fragment. Okay. Okay, now suddenly it's... Oh no. Wait. Why can't I collect it? Okay. It won't show up. Where? Where is it? Okay.
Whoa, monsters incoming! Watch out, everyone!
Of course.
Billowing surge!
Come a little closer.
Flicker.
Try not to enjoy this too much.
Allow me!
How bold.
How much longer, Vichama?
Not long.
No, Vichana.
We're getting close.
Where? Okay. I had to get very close to the fragments to collect it. Oh no. I'm gonna have to learn now. Adult responsibility. Okay. Is he okay?
Quick, take it. I found Kachina's ancient name. Hang in there, Malco. Just a little longer.
Something's not right. The power of the Abyss is getting stronger.
Okay.
The abyss is corroding his body. Vichama, you can't keep going. You'll die.
I should have died 5 years ago. I just need a little more time. Please, I'm almost there. Thank you.
No.
Whoa, watch out! The power of the abyss is strong.
Wait, what am I doing? Am I absorbing it?
This power.
Hanging in there?
Malco. No! Why can't I find him? Why?
We can't wait any longer. Pull him away from the stone, Mualani.
I already tried, but the power of the abyss has him in a chokehold. It's like he's tied to the stone with an invisible rope.
In that case, we have no choice. I'm sorry, Seawally. Get back!
Oh no.
Chaska, wait!
Oh.
Ouch! What happened just now? It looked like the spirit speaker stone was...
The stone's power was spiraling out of control. The only way to stop it was to destroy it.
What happened to
Caught the
him?
shockwave of the explosion. You might feel dizzy for a while, but that's normal.
Give us a heads up next time, will you? You're lucky we managed to dodge it in time.
I thought I said to get back.
Yeah, barely a second before you made it go poof. Not everyone has your reflexes, Chaska. We were this close to getting dragged into the explosion.
Okay, I'll be more careful next time.
At least Kachina's ancient name is still in one piece. Wait,
Now everyone's
where's
wondering where
Vichama?
he is.
Vichama!
Oh. Is he okay?
I couldn't find Malco's ancient name. It must be completely gone by now. Once your ancient name disappears, there's no coming back. From the very beginning, I knew there was a slim chance, but still. And now...
Oh.
It's too late to save him. From the minute he left that day, it was already too late.
Oh.
Vichama.
I'm sure he's heard enough condolences over the years. Let's just give him some space.
Huh? What's that in your hands, Vichama? It looks like something's glowing.
Huh? This is...
Wait. Your friend's ancient name? What is it?
Hey, Malco. Got any
He
strength
sucked.
left?
Not enough to swing a sword, but to say a few last words? Sure.
Too bad. No one will get to hear them. I never thought I'd actually die on this mission. Not that I'm afraid to die. It's just... hard. Thinking about my mom's face when she hears the news.
Guess I have something to be thankful for then. My parents died a long time ago. They won't have to mourn me. Pisak! Always had to beat me at everything, didn't you? Right to the end, you were never one for goodbyes.
Oh, he died?
Maybe you're right. Maybe no one will get to hear our last words. But just in case. Vichama, I'm so glad you didn't come with us. Don't be sad. Just keep on living.
Oh no.
For the both of us.
Oh, those monsters. Oh. It's his last memory. I think.
Was that a memory?
Oh.
Seems like we were able to salvage something after all.
Seeing him, hearing his voice again, it makes me unbelievably happy. But it also brings with it an even deeper pain.
A deeper pain? Why?
Malco was always the type to put on a brave face. But in that memory just now, his hands were shaking, and his smile was forced. For all these years, I regretted not being able to fight alongside him to the end. And now I know, at the end of his life, he was thinking the same thing.
Bichama.
I'm fine. Actually, I heard Chief Wyna wasn't really on board with your plan to go to the Night Kingdom. When you asked for my help, I hesitated too. I knew helping you find your friend's ancient name meant leading you one step closer to danger. But I also understood why you had to try. Everyone has regrets in life, but not everyone gets the chance to make up for them. Once allowed to fester, guilt strips us of our most valuable qualities as warriors. In that sense, we might as well choose the braver path from the very beginning. If I could do it all over again, I would have followed Malco to the front lines no matter what. Even with an injured leg, there were still things I could have done. That way, even if the outcome stayed the same, I still would have fought alongside him to the end. There are critical junctures in life, and if you don't seize the chance to act, there's no going back. That's something I had to learn in hindsight, but you're still the...
Thank you, Vichama. I feel even more determined now. Kachina will come back to us. I'll make sure of it. I promised I would find her, and I intend to keep that promise.
That's good to hear. Strange. My body, it's...
Oh no, is he dying?
Once abyssal corrosion enters the body, a portion will fuse itself to your internal organs. Even though the Traveler possesses powers of purification, the corrosion can never be fully eradicated. Thanks to her, though.
The music
your own
doesn't fit
reflex
the
does.
situation.
Slowing your breathing and controlling your emotions should help you keep the symptoms in check.
Just,
That does make me feel better. You seem very knowledgeable about all this.
Just speaking from experience, that's all.
What experience?
We've recovered Kachina's ancient name, so we're off to a great start. Let's get Vichama back to his tribe and tell Wyna the good news.
What story
And
do you have?
apologize for destroying the Spirit Speaker Stone. We had no choice, though, so he'll probably understand. Right?
Chuichu?
Koichi, are you really gonna just stand there like that? I don't know
Koichi.
what you want from me.
Oh, that's her name. Koichi. That's the pronunciation for
I'm
it.
trying to say, Uncle Wyna. I can hear it in your voice.
Koichi.
Honestly, it's just one thing after another with you two. They're back.
Koichi? What are you doing here?
Don't play dumb with your own sister. You know exactly
They're
why I'm here.
sisters?
My apologies, everyone. I just need to borrow Tosca for a few minutes. You come with me.
I'll be just a moment.
Who is that?
Koichi, Chaska's younger sister. Although the two aren't actually related by blood, it's kind of a long story.
Oh, I see. That's why they don't really look like sisters. Right, she did call herself Chaska's sister just now.
It's not really my story to tell, but I guess it's not a secret. You see, Chaska was actually raised by cuckoo sores. She was afflicted with a rare disease when she was a child, abandoned in the wild as a result. The Abyss found her out there, all on her own, and tried to devour her. But in the end, all that did was trigger her will to live. That strength of will pushed her to survive, but it also planted a seed of conflict within her. Eventually, she was adopted by the cuckoo source. Wherever they went, she followed, getting into fights right and left.
For some reason, Paimon can totally imagine that.
Well, when Chaska finally returned to human society, it was Koichi's parents who adopted her. At the time, Chaska still had a habit of getting into fights, so Koichi was always taking her around, apologizing to everyone.
Ah, I remember those days. One of those fights was definitely with me. But, you know, kids. You're fighting one minute and your friend's the next. Eventually, she found a way to rein in that desire to fight. And now she's who people call to resolve conflicts. She's known as the Peacemaker. It sounds like she still argues with Koichi, though. Don't siblings usually stop fighting when they get older?
That's partly my fault. Koichi asked me to stop Chaska from doing anything dangerous, but you probably know by now, once Chaska makes up her mind, there's no changing it.
Oh, I get it. No wonder you tried to talk us out of going to the Night Kingdom. Chaska even said that wasn't like you.
I'm all for your adventure. You need to take risks when you're young, because by the time you're my age, you couldn't attempt something like that even if you wanted to. Better try now than live with regrets later. That's what I say. Still, I can understand where Koichi's coming from. In the end, nobody wants to sit back and let a loved one put their life on the line.
All right, it's just the two of us now. You have 1 minute to explain yourself.
I don't have anything to say. You don't have to approve, but you should know I only do what's necessary.
That attitude is exactly the problem. It's like you don't care. You try to sneak off to the Night Kingdom behind my back and then play it down as if it's just a trip abroad.
Well, technically I am going abroad, right?
Again with the excuses.
Later.
We agreed, didn't we? There are 4 levels of danger. If it's not something urgent, you can only engage in level 2 danger and below. You can only go up to level 3 if a situation is so dire there's absolutely no alternative. But a trip to the Night Kingdom? If that's not a level 4, I don't know what is. And you were just going to sneak into the place without saying anything.
What do you mean, sneak into the place? I always planned on walking in there with my
She's
head
so
held high.
cruel.
You bought off Uncle Wina, didn't you? He promised me he'd stop you from doing anything dangerous. Oh, it's like he didn't even try.
You feel like
My
he went back
God.
on his word. What if I told you my mind was made up, and there was nothing he could have done? Not even by force.
Oh, I knew it! So he did try to
Okay,
say
calm
something,
down.
but you didn't listen.
This is important. If you were in my shoes, you'd make the same decision.
You don't know that? I'm a doctor, and I handle logistics. If you're going to waltz into a dangerous situation where you could lose control at any moment, it's my duty to say something.
All right, whatever. Anything else?
You... What do you mean, anything else? Why don't you reflect on what you've done and promise me you'll stay put?
Time out. Is this one of our normal arguments or a serious one?
Chaska, does it sound like I'm joking?
Then... you need to know something. What happened to Kachina was partially my fault. I can't leave her there to die. That's not who I am.
But the person you become when you lose control, that's also not who you are.
That's a different issue. You said it yourself. A person is only as good as their morals. If I want to live in Natlan, I need to display qualities that make me worthy of this nation.
I've also told you that managing your condition is equally important.
Sometimes you have to make sacrifices. All right, let's stop this here. If we keep going, I might actually have to get serious. And I think Waina prefers his roof attached to his house.
Is that a threat? That sounds like a threat to me.
Koichi! Younger sisters are supposed to listen to their elders.
So, you're really going to go, no matter what I say? I'm supposed to be your sister.
Then support me.
So I guess
back.
the design of Koichi's clothing
Chaska,
is supposed to be like a
that's it.
doctor's coat.
Why'd you have to turn out to be so darn annoying?
You two are something else.
Something you wanted to say?
I know you aren't related by blood, but you two sure are similar.
Really?
You know, I said that very thing to Koichi not too long ago, and she reacted the exact same way, down to the very tone of voice. It's not my place to get involved, but I will say this. Try to spend a little more time with your sister. You're tough kids. That doesn't mean you have to go it alone.
Thank you.
Anytime. All right. If you're done with the Spirit Speaker Stone, you might as well hand it over. According to Kinich, it's an important ceremonial artifact, so it'd be safer to keep it with me.
About that.
If only Tone Deaf Bard was here, he could have repaired it just like the Holy Liar.
Breaking more pieces than you remember.
I see. Sounds like it was an urgent situation. If someone's life was on the line, then you had no choice. Still, Citlali's going to be a nightmare to deal with now that you've broken her stuff. I'll explain everything to her later. Stay safe out there in the Night Kingdom, okay? I'll wait here for your safe return.
Okay. Sorry, I was kind of doing a gross thing. I was... Wait. Oh, that's... I was blowing on my nose. Pacha? Hi, Pacha. Friends with riders of the Flower Feather Clan. Order Fluffy Cucusaurus. If you want it, then work for it. Good luck. What if I pick something else? Pelican enjoy flying in the sky on their Cucusaurus. Which says, wait. Just how many types of saurians there are there? Saurians. It's a good thing that I'm not afraid of heights. Next time I'll try my luck with hot air balloons. Okay. Oh, there's a lot. So the three that we can turn into for now is Tepetlisaur, Koholasaur. I'm guessing the Koholasaur is the one, the water one. Yumkasaur. Yumkasaur is this one. And then Cucusaur. Wow. Okay. Maybe the other tree would open up on the next update because I want to turn. I mean, the Cucosaur sounds like nice that it could fly around. Does it fly or glide? Wait, where is it? Oh, it's just over here. Then what are we doing gliding? Okay, let's go. Okay, let's go.
We're back! We found Kachina's ancient name, too!
What happened at the stadium?
Well, it's fairly complicated. Let me give you the condensed version.
The Fatui again? We can't go anywhere without them causing trouble.
But what if the Fatui finds out you've lost your power? Won't they try to take advantage of the situation?
That's why it has to be our little secret. No one else can know, or we're asking for trouble. Look, I wish I could offer you some sort of consolation, but I won't lie to you. With multiple factions closing in, there's nothing comforting about the situation we're facing. Still, all you need to do is focus on your goal. You can leave the complicated matters to me.
I can also step in on the Pyro Archon's behalf. There's a limit to what I can accomplish, but I'll help you however I can.
There's no need to be so modest, Yan-san. Your incredible strength has long been a well-known fact. You're the pride of your tribe.
Archon, I'm sorry about before. You have so much on your plate, so much that you have to worry about. But all I could do was focus on my own feelings.
You have nothing to be sorry about. We all get overwhelmed by our emotions, myself included. Your reaction to Kachina's disappearance, I understand that feeling very well. Well, now that we have Kachina's ancient name, let's go track her down. Follow me.
What is this place? Hey, isn't that Atea's talisman?
Okay,
This is where I
I'm going to the
store all
bathroom for a bit.
various mementos
I need to
I've
pee.
collected.
Whoa. I've never seen this place before. There's so many things in here.
It looks like there are items from every tribe. Collecting them must have taken a lot of effort.
I suppose you could think of it as a hobby of sorts. In Natlan, everyone grows up listening to the stories of heroes. And physical items do a far better job of preserving those stories than our own memory. Now, I still have some preparations to make for the ceremony, so feel free to take a look around in the meantime. If you're curious about an item, I'm more than willing to tell you about its origins.
Alright, we'll have a look.
Okay. Examine the mementos within the room. Where are they?
This is Atea's talisman.
I'm sure you're familiar with this one already. Atea was rarely ever without it. The talisman brought her a lot of luck in battle.
Hmm. Fishing equipment.
Hey, there's a fishing rod here. It must have belonged to the people of the springs.
That's right. It belongs to a legendary fisherman named Matavaru. I have his entire set of fishing equipment, actually. He and I met in a tavern. He told me about a particular kind of... In his eyes, I saw a hunger and a strong fighting spirit. To him, the sea was the battlefield upon which he staked his honor.
So, did he do it?
The next time I saw him, he was covered in scars. It turned out the fish he sought had been corroded by the abyss. He managed to kill the fish, but sustained a serious injury in the process, which meant he could never go deep-sea fishing again.
Wow.
Can a fisherman claim victory if he fails to bring back his catch? That's what he asked me in the end.
Well, Paimon thinks he won.
That was
I
my
love when
answer as
Paimon
well.
do that with her
The
hand
experience was far more valuable than the
when
prize
she's
itself.
doing that pointing
In the
thing.
end, he didn't want his tools to go to waste. So
Wait, that means you also know how to fish.
maybe we can go head to head sometime.
Okay. Is this all the memento? Jar.
There are so many jars and potions around here. Do they have anything to do with alchemy?
No, those belong to the Masters of the Nightwind. They're ceremonial tools used to amplify the ability to communicate with the Night Kingdom and the Wyab. Yamaya is an expert in this field, and she taught me a lot. Even though she appears stoic and serious, she actually has a keen sense of humor. The tools you see here are quite traditional. Her students found them outdated, so she passed them on to me. The contents of the jars aren't all that special. Oh, except the big jar in the middle. That's what she really wanted to give me.
Ooh, must be something really cool. What's inside?
Grape juice.
Huh?
It's quite tasty, although probably expired by now.
Nothing else to check?
Whoa, that belt is bigger than Paimon's head!
The Collective of Plenty are known for their bodybuilding competitions and contests of strength. This belt is a symbol of great honor within the tribe. The association with strength might also have been the reason the original belt was extremely heavy. It was difficult for even 2 people to lift. And even if a warrior had the strength to put it on, wearing it for any length of time would still leave them gasping for breath.
Sounds like it.
So the owner of the original belt, Kitera, commissioned a craftsman to make a copy identical in appearance but far lighter in weight. That is the belt you see before you. He would often wear this version when training in order to protect his waist.
Or he made a lighter version so he could wear it all the time and show it off.
Janssen?
Make sure to handle everything with care. This cup, for example.
Chaska?
This flower looks like it's thriving. You must be good at taking care of plants, Archon.
This fishing basket looks familiar.
That's all? Weapon.
Whoa, this weapon is huge! Which tribe did it belong to?
Ah, that weapon belonged to Tenoch, a hero from 500 years ago. Strictly speaking, he didn't belong to any single tribe. That's because even before the disaster with the
500
Abyss
years
broke out,
ago.
he had already been exiled.
Exiled?
It was a punishment imposed out of necessity, but he accepted it all the same. He believed it was what he deserved. When the
What did he
Abyss
do?
attacked, the tribes found themselves in urgent need of a powerful figure to lead them into the battle, and there was no one more courageous or resolute than him. He united the 6 tribes and accomplished
Wow.
great feats throughout the war. Ultimately, he perished, and because he had already lost his ancient name, the Ode of Resurrection was unable to bring him back. And so, he was laid to rest, alongside the countless warriors and civilians who lost their lives, buried in the soil of his native land.
Wow. He sounds like a true hero.
Indeed, even now his story is told throughout the land.
Wait. So, no, I want to see the picture. This is the first time I've ever seen a picture in a... Yeah. I'm gonna check the mail first. Claim. Claim. You know what? Claim all. I forgot that we have that. Wow. I wanna look at this. Look at this photograph. No, I didn't mean to do that. I wanna see the picture. Who is she with? Okay. Let's talk to her then.
The powder still needs some time to settle, so let's wait a little longer. Well, what do you think of my collection? Do you feel like you have a better understanding of Natlan's culture now?
Yeah, if each item represents a different story, seems like Natlan's really been through a lot. Does every item hold a special memory, just like Atea's talisman?
That's right. The items in my collection actually serve a similar purpose to the ancient names passed down among the tribes. They demonstrate the true shape of time.
The shape of time?
Most people perceive time as a linear concept, almost like a straight line that can only move forward. We cannot change the past or predict the future. But there's also a different theory, one that I believe to be closer to the truth. Namely, that the past, present, and future all exist at once.
At once? Paimon's not sure she understands.
Let's say your journey ended right now. Thinking back on your experience in each nation, which one would you say was the most important?
I'd have to say all of them.
Exactly. Even at the end of your journey, the things you experienced along the way don't cease to exist. They become part of who you are. Take out a portion of that journey, and you would likely make very different decisions, and eventually arrive at a very different destination. The future is the same way. It exists even though it has yet to come to pass. We just lack the means to perceive it. Of course, there are those with the power to foresee the future. They simply call it by a different name. Fate. You're quite familiar with that concept, I would imagine.
Wow.
That does kinda make sense. The future hasn't happened, but already exists.
Humanity excels at living in the present, but too often we forget the past and neglect the future.
So ancient names record the past.
While the pilgrimage and the Night Warden Wars lead us to a better future. Only by uniting the people of Natlan across countless eras can we fight back against an enemy as formidable as the Abyss. To come up with such a set of rules, the first Pyro Archon must have possessed a level of insight I can only imagine.
So the first Pyro Archon created the rules of Natlan.
That's correct. At first, he was a mortal man with no special power. After he ascended to the divine throne, he used it to borrow power from the heavens and establish the rules of Natlan. Namely, a framework through which ordinary people can ascend to Archonhood. By holding the pilgrimage, we're able to determine the strongest among us. And when that person ascends to the divine throne, their inner flame will awaken. In addition, the sacred flame will grant them significant knowledge and memory of this land. After all, that's how I came to know everything I just told you.
So, it all comes down to the power of the divine throne and the rules. Wait, is that a family portrait?
Ah.
Yes.
It's your
That's my mother,
family.
father, younger sister, and the little saurians we raised. I turned a
They're
piece of my
so
dad's
cute.
leather armor into a canvas and commissioned a famous artist to paint our likeness.
Your sister is so cute! It looks like the two of you are really close. Paimon was having a hard time thinking of an Archon as an ordinary person, but seeing this portrait, it kind of makes sense now. It really doesn't look like there was anything special about you before. Oh, wait, is Paimon allowed to say that?
A little late for that question, don't you think?
Sorry! Paimon's so sorry! Paimon's mouth works faster than her brain
Paimon.
sometimes!
It's alright. I'd never get upset over something like that. No matter what others may say, my past is a precious part of my identity. I'm forever proud of the life I used to lead. Becoming the Archon doesn't mean you sever ties with your family. The position just comes with a lot of responsibilities, so it impacts how often you get to see them. My father made the most delicious stew, so my sister would often bring me a large pot of his cooking, and we would sit on a blanket and eat it together. One time, we didn't close the door securely, and the Saurians you were raising ran into the room and knocked over the entire pot.
That's so cute.
My sister immediately burst into tears. The two troublemakers were going for the meat, but when they saw my sister's distress, they froze on the spot. I still remember the way they laid there, sulking like a pair of children, even after making such a mess. It was frustrating, but in the end, all I could do was comfort my sister and move on.
Wow.
You forgave them just like that?
Isn't that what being a family is all about? I think about that story a lot, actually. As the Archon, I made a vow to defend this nation, and experiences like that, they remind me exactly what I'm trying to protect.
Well, what happened after that? This portrait looks pretty old. Your sister must be all grown up by now, right?
I believe she ended up working as an architect and artist. She built many houses and crafted many beautiful works of art. Anyway, that's enough about me. Now that the powder is settled, we can begin. Ian-san, Mulani, Chaska, over here please. Place the ancient name up there, and then we'll begin.
Okay. Let's go. Let's go. Skinny dip? No. Place ancient name.
Surely as the echoes of life resound through heaven and earth, so too shall our stories remain eternal. Ancient name, take us to your
Aww.
Am I
So cute.
hallucinating again?
Kachina, are you okay?
Huh? I'm not seeing things, am I? Is the Abyss playing tricks on me again?
Aww.
It's okay, Kachina. It's just us. We're trying to find a way to bring you back.
Everyone, you have to listen to me. I've been investigating the Night Kingdom this entire time, and I figured out what's wrong. The Wyab is being affected by the Abyss. I was waiting for the Wyab to send me back, but then this really strong monster came in and it almost killed me. The Wyab saved me, even though its power is weakening. So I've been hiding from the monsters while trying to find a way to help.
Mm-hmm.
The Night Kingdom has become a huge mess, though. I keep hearing these awful sounds and seeing really horrible things.
What horrible things? They keep saying
Listen to
horrible
those
things.
sounds,
Like, I haven't seen.
The Abyss is trying to strip you of
I
your
want to see
sanity.
just how horrible it
All you need
is.
to do is stay safe and wait for us. We'll be there shortly.
It's okay. I feel so much better now that I've had the chance to talk to you guys. You don't need to worry about me. I've never been strong or special at all, really. So I don't blame anyone for forgetting about me or leaving me behind. Just knowing you care is more than enough. I'll find a way back. You don't have to put yourselves in danger to come rescue me.
No.
You're always
Kachina.
like this, Kachina. Now's not the time to act tough. We're coming for you, and that's final. I don't know what lies the Abyss has been feeding you, but I'll tell you something right now. Nobody here sees you as a burden. You're a victor of the Night Warden Wars, a hero of Natlan. All you need to do is wait for us to rescue you, and you'll get all the applause and recognition you deserve.
I'm
No, poor Katrina.
Still, I don't want you to put yourselves in danger because of me. I don't want to hold anyone back ever again.
All you need to do is place your trust in us, just like you always have. No one fights alone. We're not leaving you behind. Not ever.
Yeah, we're so close, we can't call it quits now! Thank you. Be careful.
Looks like we've lost contact. Now comes the most dangerous part. You have to traverse the Night Kingdom in your physical form. This entrance to the Night Kingdom was left behind after an abyssal invasion. Even a brief amount of time inside could expose you to corrosion.
I know. I heard of that possibility.
All right, then I wish you all the best. I'll tell Koichi to be ready just in case. She's very experienced in dealing with abyssal corruption. That face you just made. Don't tell me you two got into another argument.
No, I just feel
I
bad for
just feel
creating more
bad
work
for
for her.
creating more.
I'll go with them
I
too,
want to
Archon.
try her
More people,
voice.
the stronger the party.
She's cute.
Thank you so much for your help, everyone. It really means a lot that you're willing to brave these dangers with me. And there's no time to lose, so let's get going.
Now that I've lost my power, I won't be able to provide much practical support. But I can still keep an eye on the situation from here. Eon-san, I know it's unlikely, but if you
Okay,
encounter
her
a
name is
situation you can't
Ian-san.
handle,
That won't happen.
I hope not.
Enter the underground ruins. Okay, this is probably going to be long. And I'm feeling like I wanna end the stream in 2 hour mark. I wanted to continue the quest when it's like I want to do that on the next stream. Enter the underground ruins. I can check it. I can check it first. I want to see what's in there. Is this the place? Okay, viewpoint. Is that bird? Oh, it's so cute! What's that? Where is the underground ruin? Down here? Where am I going? What are you? Lirio. For our science of the canopy, agility and finesse is essential. So Outlander warrior. Wanna take a swing at this? Okay. I'm dizzy. Is this where? Okay, this is the place. Start.
So we're underneath Natlan right now? It looks nothing like Paimon was imagining.
That's because in the distant past, Natlan was home to an incredibly advanced civilization ruled by dragons. Humans only established their own society after the fall of the dragons.
So these are
So, like-
Saurian ruins?
Oh my god, I need to throw away this watch. So, like Enkanomiya? But much more advanced than that. I don't think she's talking about Saurians. Yeah,
Wait,
that's so
you
cool
mean like
though.
the elemental sovereigns? They had their own advanced civilization?
Yes, a really long time ago. Very few records have survived until now, so no one really knows what the devices here are for. These ruins have been abandoned for a long time, but with the recent increase in abyss activity, the installations around here have somehow been activated again.
So what you're saying is, we're not in for an easy trip to the Night Kingdom.
No. It's going to be
So,
obstacle after obstacle from here on
Did
out.
the did the
Why are
dragons?
you all laughing like that?
I need
It's
to
going to be pretty
learn more
bad.
about this lore
It's the
because
pre-adventure excitement
the
kicking in. Right,
heavenly heavenly
Of course.
something,
I'm
the
eager to
things
get
that
started.
destroy Kaenria. Did they destroy this dragon civilization too, or?
Then let's go. We won't let anything stand in our way.
Seems like the road ends here. How should we get across?
I wonder how, Paimon. I wonder how. I wonder how. I wonder
As a
why.
professional trainer, I think you could stand to build up your endurance, Paimon.
Professional trainer? Paimon thought you were a warrior from the Collective of Planning.
Well, that goes without saying. But I actually work as a sports coach. I provide professional guidance for many of Natlan's
chess.
popular sports. And I don't just mean physical training. I design nutrition plans as well.
Ah, so basically no sugar, no soft drinks, no grilled meat.
Yeah, we'll be here all day if you list them out one by one. It's much faster to just focus on what's good for you.
Such as?
Vegetable juice. Want some?
You know, Ian-san, Paimon feels like the two of us might not see eye to eye. Those guys look familiar.
We've fought them before. Let's go. Show no mercy.
Okay. I think I could. I could play this domain for a while. I love how they incorporated the turning into Saurians into this. Is that the reason why I'm postponed play ending the stream? No, maybe. But anyway.
Hold the line.
Oh, you. I hate you.
Covenants of the deep.
Time for retribution!
Come a little closer.
Rust and rebuild.
You're in for a
Okay,
little shock.
get electrocuted, bitch. I hate them. Doesn't matter how strong I become, I still hate them. Especially that one. Okay, start. I sound so nasally. I hate hearing my voice. Because how nasally I sound. I think it's because of the flu. But still. Usually I also sound this nasally. Immediately they...
Allow me.
Oh shit. I know you would come.
Surrender and I'll be gentle.
Billowing surge. Rust and rebuild.
Yay! I really need to start. Is there anything else that I can do here? No. No, it's so cute. So cute. I think first now out of all the Saurian, he's cutest. This type is the cutest.
This must be the entrance the Pyro Archon told us about. The one ripped open by the Abyss.
Yes. There's something in the depths of this place that feels familiar, yet also foreign.
We actually have to go in there? Okay, Paimon just needs to psych herself up. Don't push her through before she's ready. Hey, you don't have to drag Paimon. You're pulling too hard.
Looks like we made it. This is the Night Kingdom.
It looks so different from what I...
That overflow of energy is probably what trapped Kachina here in the first place.
From
This is
point forward,
horrible?
everything we know about the real world no longer applies. Anything can happen here.
Paimon's more worried about how we're gonna make it out. Yep.
Do you see that patch of light on the ground? It's shining down from that fissure in the sky.
Oh yeah, right in front of us. So that's coming from up there? Oh, it's so...
Just like I said, our real-world knowledge doesn't apply here. We fell all this way, yet came out completely unscathed. If
Okay.
this was the real world, we'd have to climb our way back up to the entrance.
Well,
But here, all we have to do
I
is
would be
stand
worried
and
about
let the
how
light
we're going to
offer
get
our
out.
prayer.
That's it? You really think that little of Paimon?
So that means all we need to do is find Kachina and bring her to this location.
Exactly. This light is streaming in from the real world. It's a link between the two.
The terrain looks difficult to navigate, and the visibility is not great either. How are we... Yeah, these floating black things don't look super friendly either.
Those are all manifestations of abyssal power.
Who are you?
Ghost! A talking ghost!
Calm down, I'm here to help. You're the ones who helped Vichama.
Wait. No.
Yes, I'm Vichama's friend, Malco. I was completely lost to this realm until I sensed a mysterious power calling out to me. It's like it was seeking me out, attempting to reassemble the pieces of who I used to be. Of course, it could only do so much. I'm sorry I can only appear before you in this imperfect form.
No, we should be the ones apologizing. If the Spirit Speaker Stone hadn't become corrupted by the Abyss, we could have done much more. But we had to destroy it. Otherwise, Vichama and his tribe would have been in danger.
Of course. Thank you for protecting him. I never imagined that, even after all these years, he'd still take such a risk for me.
He likes you, dude.
Under the power of the stone, it felt like our souls were connected. Turns out even our regrets were exactly the same.
Whether in triumph or death, you want your best friend by your side.
Exactly. That may not be in the cards for us, but it's not too late for you. You're looking for a young girl from the Children of Echoes, right? She's being chased by an embodiment of abyssal power. I'd like to help her while I'm still in this form, so follow me. Be careful. This place has been severely corroded by the Abyss.
Paimon didn't realize it had gotten this bad.
It's like a seething volcano ready to engulf our world at any moment.
Okay. I'm not sure what we're supposed to do here. Just gonna follow you? Oh!
Quick, get back here. You can't go on. Stick close to me.
Oh, I see. Protecting us. You're convenient. Nice. Wait for me.
We won't be able to keep this up. Let's try another route. This way. good. More monsters.
We shouldn't waste our time on them.
We shouldn't?
A brash maneuver.
Let's move out.
Ooh.
Oh, Paimon can't see anything.
It's easy to get lost here.
Why are you
Stay
so
close.
fast, Malco? Malco, I'm only a girl.
Did you hear that?
Yeah?
What? Never mind. It was probably just my imagination.
Don't scare Paimon like that.
I heard it too. It was a voice from the abyss.
What did it say?
Doesn't matter. It certainly doesn't harbor good intentions.
Okay, dude, you're fast. Journey lies. Wait,
Just heard it too.
wait. Journey lies.
Keep going. Paimon wants to get out of this place.
Why is those word familiar? Your journey lies. Oh, she's dizzy. What happened?
We're here, Kachina! Oh, honey? Looks like our reunion will have to wait until we take care of these monsters. Good idea. Let's go!
By we, you mean me, right? See, what did I say? Me and Kachina. Kachina that has been lost and scared in this place.
Covenant of the Deep.
You're in for a little shock.
You're here! You're finally here! Thank you so much!
Oh,
That monster can appear from anywhere!
it's okay,
It
girl.
almost caught me a bunch of times.
It's
The Wyeth's
okay.
power helped keep me hidden, so I just tried to stay out of sight until you got here. Had a girl. You did so well. And most importantly, you weren't hurt.
Should we start heading back then?
Should we start heading back then?
Actually, I have a request. Will you come visit the Wyeth with me? I can't exactly put it into words, but something's wrong with the Ode of Resurrection. And I know it has something to do with the contamination from the Abyss.
Okay.
That was the Pyro Archon's theory as well. Everything we've seen here certainly seems to back it up.
In the Night Kingdom, there are 6 main totem poles representing the Wyeth of each tribe. You can think of them like the body of each Wyeth. Additional totem poles, like the ones around here, serve as proxies to which the Wyeth can extend their consciousness. There are countless proxies scattered around the Night Kingdom. Through them, the Wyab can extend their consciousness over the entire realm and track down souls no matter where they roam. But if a proxy were to become severely contaminated, then a soul could become lost within the Night Kingdom.
Judging by the current situation, I don't think we're dealing with just one contaminated proxy. Even if we could drive back the abyssal power from one of them, that probably wouldn't even put a dent in the problem.
Still, we can't just leave the Wyab to suffer. It's protected me this whole time.
Saving one is better than saving none at all.
I agree. We might even manage to draw out the monster that's been hunting Kachina. Getting rid of the monster might slow down the deterioration of the Night Kingdom.
Kachina? What's wrong?
Nothing. Just a headache. And that voice again, telling me to abandon the Wyab and leave this place.
Maybe we really should leave. Kachina's already been here for too long.
Yeah.
No, I'm fine. I don't...
Just up ahead. I'll lead the way. Besides, I can still fight, so please, help me out a little longer.
Listen to me, Kachina. We'll come with you, but that's because we want to help the Wyab, not because we have something to prove. You don't have anything to prove either. It's okay if you reach your limit. We'll be there for you.
All right. The sooner we get this done, the better.
We've already come all this way, so we might as well try to get...
Let's go. This way.
I'll stay here and try to stall the Abyss Monster.
I'll stay here now.
All by yourself? That's too dangerous.
It's all right. I may not be as strong as that monster, but I'm definitely more familiar with the area. Besides, I don't have much time left. If you're anything like my friend, I'm sure you're not particularly fond of goodbyes. So go. Achieve your goal, and return to the world where you belong.
Thank you for everything.
You're a true hero.
No one fights alone.
Okay. Got an achievement for that.
Does your head still hurt? Let me help you
I'm
walk.
just going to finish this one. I hope this is...
I'm fine. You should know I'm made of stronger stuff than that.
And then...
Wyab? Wyab! I'm back! My friends and I are here to heal you. Wyab? Can you hear me? Wyab?
Wyab is corrupted.
So we were right. The contamination is already too severe. It's preventing the Wyab from answering our calls. Alright, get ready everyone. Time to purge the abyssal energy from this place.
Careful. We've got company.
Oh. You're new? Oh, maybe not. Oh, yeah, you're new. Wait, no. I've seen you before. Come on, Kui. Come on, Kui. Come on, Kui.
Tried to get in my way, so I disposed of him.
Who?
You killed Malco?
I knew it.
Dispersed with or without me. Rather than worrying about him, I would urge you to focus on yourself. You may have defeated others of my kind in the past, but underestimate me now. No.
Okay, I can't...
Naive. That is ancient. The pyro.
Okay, good. Wait.
Then ask yourself, why is the Pyro Archon strong beyond measure, while you, Kachina, remain so pathetically...
Kachina. Give me your hand.
Kachina, you brave, strong girl. She's so cute. Look at her eyes.
Feel that? I'm right here next to you.
Feel that?
Thanks, Moalani.
Feel it, Kachina?
You're right.
That's my sweaty
I have
hands.
nothing to fear. Because I'm not alone anymore.
You're right. Maybe comforting ideals don't have any power. But you also couldn't be more wrong. You've never
Sorry
had
about
to work
that.
for your own strength, so you will never understand the true source
Oh my
of
god. Quickly.
the courage we have to stand before you and not back. The power lies in, but in our commitment to upholding that.
Okay. Well said. What she said, yeah.
Let's go, Kachina. It shouldn't take more than 2 of us to handle an enemy like this.
Sorry if
Let's
it
go,
may
Kachina.
upset you.
You brave
There
little
aren't
girl.
many in Natlan who...
Okay. Oh, it's just those two? These two?
Let her rip! Here goes!
Oh, I hate when they do that. I hate when they do that. No, you're not. No, you're not. No, you're not. You're not. You're done.
Let her rip! Woohoo! Catching at the flames!
I didn't know how to control Moalani Arc. Maybe Kachina a little bit better, but I really don't know how to control Moalani.
Here goes! Woohoo! Amazing!
He died? Okay, nice.
We won! We actually won!
Turns out he wasn't any stronger than the ones we fought in the past.
That's what he gets for underestimating.
Fantastic,
Okay.
Kachina. Absolutely fantastic. This makes me so unbelievably happy.
I'm happy too, Mualani. Together we really are unstoppable.
Okay, come on, let's go out. Get out of here. What's that? Kachina's
My
name?
ancient name is glowing? But I thought I didn't bring it with me.
Oh no.
It's
You're gonna
probably
die?
a projection from the real world. But that doesn't explain why it's glowing all of a sudden.
Wait, does that mean you're...
You're what? What happened? What's gonna happen to you?
That was a bold move.
Oh
Diving
no.
First into the fire to save your friend, especially in a place so overrun with abyssal corrupt. Still, seeing you pull it off
Who's that?
was really something. Everything you said was exactly right. As isolated individuals, we stand no chance against the power of the abyss. It took years worth of scars and lots of unnecessary suffering for me
It's her
to
name.
understand that for myself. The Pyro Archon's plan will unite us as one, everyone. Only then will we have the power to defeat the strongest of foes.
Who are you?
Tupac, a warrior from the people of
Tupac Shakur, my man.
during the invasion 500 years ago.
It's nice to see you.
I've heard that name before.
Yeah, I've heard that name before
All
too.
of Natlan.
Since you were able to awaken my words from your ancient name, that means you have fully embodied the aspirations of
Tupac
the
has
wild.
risen in the fall of Diddy.
Umoja, you shall unite the tribes and save Natlan from its impending doom.
Me?
As long as blood still runs through your veins, even
She's
the
the main
tiniest
character.
spark of steel against stone
Main
can
character
ignite a
energy.
flame. Its blaze will become one with our vision for Natlan. Even amid everlasting darkness, our bonds remain eternal.
That's so cool. Tupac himself has entrusted you the safety of the world.
What's wrong, Moalani?
Ah, so many memories. My brain was just flooded with everything he once knew. So that's what happened.
What do you mean? Did you just figure something out?
500 years ago, they foresaw the very crisis we're facing now. Efforts
So
save
that's what they
Natlan
meant.
started all the way back
The
then.
future had not happened yet, but
We
it
can go over the
already
details once we
exists.
get back. We shouldn't linger here longer than we have to. I know bits and pieces, but I had no idea Mualani was also part of the plan.
This sounds like something that's going to need a lot of explaining. Let's focus on saving the Wyatt first.
Quick.
Okay, that should be enough. Wyatt?
Oh, Wyatt,
Can you
Wyatt,
hear me?
and the abyss.
I hear your voice, Kachina. My
dear
child.
child.
Great. Well then, I'm afraid it's time to say goodbye. I just wanted to make sure you were okay before we leave, but we can't afford to stay here any longer. I was going to ask why you bestowed an ancient name upon someone like me, but it's okay. I'll keep searching within myself for the answer. I'll never stop trying to improve my strength. One day, I'll live up to the hero you saw in me.
You are already an outstanding child in my eyes, Kachina. No matter what happens.
Okay, quick.
You are all my most beloved children. It has always been my honor to protect and nurture you. Your ancient name is just that. A name. Much like your parents chose to name you Kachina, I also gave you a name, but it need not define you. Focus on who you want to be. You are already worthy of your name. Now, you need only devote yourself to becoming a better you. The story of your ancient name is for you to continue. Just like your parents, my love for you will never change. No matter what the future holds.
Thank you, Wyatt.
It gladdens me to see the Pyro Archon's plan move another step towards completion. But it is time for you to leave this place. The situation here is getting worse. Go now, my children. Save Natlan on behalf of all you hold dear.
Okay.
I know we've never met before, Wyatt. Thank you for encouraging Kachina. It was exactly what she needed to hear.
Whoa! What's going on? An earthquake?
We're out of time.
Yes, come on, quickly.
It's the power of the abyss. Quick, we need to run!
Oh no. Wait. It's... Oh. I didn't miss anything, right? Like a chest or something. I'm guessing I'm not. Oh!
The opening in the sky! It's closing!
We need to hurry, or we'll be stuck here.
See, this is what I meant. It's not about the coming, it's the... How do we...
Quick, through the middle. Come on, faster!
We'll never make it!
Okay. Whoa. Make sure nobody get... Oh no. Whoa. She enters with a
You've done well.
with a guitar riff.
Now come home.
She's so cool. I've been saying this for a lot of times, but yeah, she's really cool.
We're back! The Pyro Archon saved us. You must feel terrible, Kachina. Just hold on.